A God of War. You know, as someone who enjoys a bit of the old ultra-violence and is also partial to the works of ancient poets like Homer, Euripides and Virgil, the God of War series tickles my todger like nobody's business. In fact, I'd go as far as to say it may very well be one of my all-time favourite video game franchises of any generation. And despite not having played any of the games in a while, I still remember vividly all the main titles, like some of the excruciating puzzles in part 1, the cuntish ending of 2, or the fact that I bought a PS3 just to play the third. But I also completed the 2 side story games on the PSP. Strangely though, I can't seem to recall much about them at all. In fact, I can't remember a single bloody thing about them. So today I'm playing God of War Chains of Olympus in order to reacquaint myself with Kratos and his liberty-taking rampage through Greek mythology, and also just to double check that I didn't simply imagine both these games, because it seems strange to me that neither title gets brought up in polite conversation where God of War is concerned. Partly, I suppose, it's the inexplicable snobbiness certain games have towards handheld systems in general. To me though, the PSP was and is a fantastic little games machine, and Chains of Olympus here is easily on par with its consoleized cousins. Now I've made my feelings on this series abundantly clear, but it seems somewhere between being awesome and injecting some much needed freshness into the increasingly sterile world of video games, God of War would also pick up some detractors along the way, whose main criticism seems to be the lack of morality surrounding the franchise. I mean, freaking hell, what do these pricks want to see? Kratos after ripping a demon's lungs out through his arse to reflect on the horrors of war? I miss games like Commando, where you didn't have to worry about whether or not you had the moral authority to take a human life, and just killed all the baddies. Now it can't have escaped your notice that God of War is back to the forefront of many gamers' minds after we got to see what promises to be a new chapter in the career of Kratos, as he has a new game and a whole list of new deities to slaughter. And while much speculation has been made as to the new kid sidekick and how long he'll be in the land of the living knowing Kratos' track record, personally though, I think it might be Kratos who's bumped off, as the series instead opts to have a snivelling brat as its lead, because unfortunately that seems to be the in thing at present. But whatever direction the franchise goes in the future, if good cathartic demon bashing is what you're into, then I highly recommend Chains of Olympus and its follow-up Ghost of Sparta as 2 must-play games that may not add anything new to the series, but maintain the already high standards of the PS2 and PS3 originals. So my name's Gray, this is Consoletronics. I hope you enjoyed the video, more coming soon, so thanks for watching and goodbye.